Just one of those days. Just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
What?
Everything is suck. Everybody yeah, boy.
What?
Yeah, dude. Special guest on the show tonight, Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. I mean, these guys are the insane clown posse in metal. I mean, we got to respect them. Just kidding. We don't have any Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fred Durst
Except for right now.
Oh,
Yo,
Fred Durst is on the pod.
Train.
This is
First
insane.
one to complain. Yeah.
I really liked your Smosh video you were in, Mr. Durst.
Oh, meatloaf. Wait, what did he say about the meatloaf?
Did somebody say meatloaf?
Did somebody say meatloaf?
Welcome back to Northwest Trenches. The slightly underexposed on one side and overexposed on the other podcast, if you're watching the video version.
Too. Look at how bad I'm making it. Even my face is being absorbed into it, dude.
Bro's getting absorbed into the abnormality.
Yeah,
He's going to become a part of the embryonic soup or whatever from Neon Genesis.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, whatever that is, I want to be a part of it, I think. I just know... Never mind, I can't say that. I'm pretty sure the females in that show are underage, so I can't say anything about that. So,
and
I just know the one's a ginger, and I like that there is red-haired representation in a show, you know what I mean? Like,
that's probably why you like Todd Breaking Bad so much from the show Breaking Bad, is because he is ginger.
No, for sure. For sure, that's actually part of it. I really fuck with Todd Breaking Bad. I feel like he's like, unironically, I actually do feel like Todd is like one of the best characters in that show.
You want to know something that I actually started watching recently, and it took me like 7 years to even look at it?
Nope. I do not want to know.
Oh,
no, you shouldn't tell me. I'm kidding.
Right.
You can tell me. I'm just joking.
Well,
they're just jokes, people.
I was going to quickly jump and like joke around and briefly describe the Master of Disguise, but I'll go with my original topic. I started watching Mr. Robot the past few days. It is a show revolving around Rami Malek, who was Freddie Mercury in the Queen documentary.
Oh, he was one crazy guy in the Pacific.
Yeah. Rami Malek is a drug-abusing programmer type who says he's a hacker on the side. And he slowly finds out more about Mr. Robot and the F Society group of hackers. Now, I'm only about halfway through this first season of the show, and what's funny is that for the past 6 years, I keep recommending people to watch it when I'd never watched it myself.
Really? Wait, what?
People would bring up oh, you gotta watch Better Call Saul, and I'd be like, oh yeah, but Mr. Robot, that's where it's at, bro. Never seen it in my life.
I haven't seen a second of that. Dude, that's really funny.
That's like a clickbait gaslight effect.
Yeah.
Just, oh yeah, dude, you should watch that. And then I haven't ever.
Never seen it in your life.
Never in a day.
I should absolutely start doing that shit. I might have to steal your bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it to people.
I used to do that for Samurai Jack too, and then I actually watched it. But that was elementary. I was like, oh dude, Samurai Jack's so good.
Yeah, I used to lie in elementary school about watching Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Because a bunch of kids in my class would watch it and they thought it was really funny. And I thought the claymation looked uncanny and
just a little weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the animation was uncanny, and like there's always like fucked shit. Like I think Robot Chicken is funny now, but me as a 7-year-old, that fucking show scared the fuck out of me. So like I would just be like, yeah, I totally fucking watch Robot Chicken,
Uh,
like, but I was lying. I was completely lying.
I think I don't know if I ever brought up my first ever nightmare on the show, but when I was a very young lad, I was like 5, 6, one of those. It was a slowly zooming in picture of a character from Bob the Builder, which would slowly turn red over time.
So you
Like the whole
so
image
your
would zoom in and turn red
your
over time. And
your
that was
first
my first
nightmare
nightmare.
Your first nightmare was the background video for somebody reading the Bob the Builder lost episode creepypasta on
Yeah,
YouTube. That was
dude. Yeah.
your first nightmare.
Number 15, Frankie the Forklift.
Yeah,
Frankie
your
the
first night.
Forklift is from Bob the Builder. He
Yeah, just like
accidentally killed
having,
someone in the 2004 episode Frankie Killed Somebody.
it's just zooming in and turning red as he's talking, as Chills is talking.
That's literally like the whole nightmare, which is a ridiculously simple thing to freak out about.
Yeah. I don't remember what my first ever nightmare was, but I remember I used to have like recurring nightmares when I was like a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I like on my grandfather's grave, I can remember as far back as 2 years old. Okay.
Okay.
100%,
Okay.
no cap. I totally can. I gained consciousness when I was
no
2.
cap, on jaw.
No, and I to this day I remember the second I gained consciousness.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's another story. But so I remember this shit like actually pretty vividly. I was probably like 2 or 3 years old or something,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking I'd have these like night terrors of E.T. like being like
Yeah.
looking like he looked like a projection on the wall, like a projector was doing something. But there was no projector. He was just like projected on my wall,
Huh.
and
Okay.
I don't ever remember watching E.T.
Huh.
And I feel like I feel like maybe I had seen E.T. before,
Okay.
but according
Maybe
to
you
my
at
mom,
like a grandparent's house or something.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, because my mom was like, you had never seen E.T. before. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I've never seen E.T. before. But I
She
called him.
force mind tricked your ass to make you forget
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
no, she fucking Ben Kenobi me. You have not seen E.T. before. But the thing is, no, I almost guarantee that's probably what it was. Somebody showed me E.T. when I was like 2 or 3 fucking years old, and he freaked me out because I called him BCT. I was like, I would wake up and I'd be like fucking pointing at the wall. My mom would be carrying me. And I'd be pointing at the wall and I'd be like, BCT's in the wall, like saying shit like that. She thought I was like schizophrenic or some shit. But no, I don't know. He was always like telling me to do bad stuff and like making me do evil shit. And he was always like very threatening and like, you're a baby at that point, so you're like fucking 3 feet tall. BCT was like 5 feet fucking tall.
Yeah, that's
so I'm
scary.
like looking up at like this giant ass fucking psychotic ET that's trying to get me to do evil shit. And like it was fucking scary as fuck. And I don't remember really like the details of any of them. I just remember like the image in my mind of that nightmare. But I remember the only detail I remember from any of them is that one time he was like, I need the vacuum cleaner. You need to give me the vacuum cleaner. So I got him the vacuum cleaner, and he reached out, but it was still like a projection. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like flat against the wall, and I fucking like pushed I gave him the vacuum cleaner, and it just like I don't even know how to describe the visual, but it it was like the vacuum cleaner like morphed into the wall as he like reached out to grab. Like it was very weird.
It was like
as a
automatically turned into a shadow kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. And like I don't know, it just like freaked me out. And as a kid, I was afraid of the vacuum like a cat
Mhm.
because it was just loud and shit, and it would freak me the fuck out.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's why BCT wanted me to give him the vacuum cleaner so that he could like run that shit like on like he could be in the wall vacuuming and like fucking with me at the same time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I am schizophrenic, but if I am, I don't know. The voices aren't telling me to do bad stuff right now, so I think we're all right.
Yeah.
But no, that was fucking scary as shit. And I was also afraid. I was super afraid of the vacuum now that I'm thinking about it. Because I remember Nunu from Teletubbies. I would have nightmares about him too.
Huh.
I just didn't like the vacuum cleaner growing up. Maybe that is like a deep rooted psychological issue for me, and I just don't realize it. You know.
So I know previously on the pod I said the most recent nightmare I had was just being on like a gray train and all you could see is orange. And then I saw that Nosferatu movie and it had like an exact shot of what that was. Yeah. I have not had a nightmare since, surprisingly. But I will describe another nightmare I had. But I think I've actually did bring this one up. For some reason, I had superpowers, like super strength and shit. Similar to Jimmy Neutron when he gets roided out of control, like that kind of muscle.
I forgot he synthesized steroids. That was kind of ahead of its time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he was freebasing steroids for several years at a time.
Yeah, freebasing
But yeah, apparently a close family friend of mine was in this dream, and I just used my super strength to beat the shit out of them.
That's awesome.
To the point where a brick wall behind them cracked, just like from how hard I punched. And I was like, yes, an honest thing that could happen. Yes.
Fuck. I had something. I had a good fucking topic to talk about regarding some fucking gay ass dream I had. I fucking lost it.
I smacked my sphincter with a weed whacker in my dream. Goo. Some weird shit.
I had this one fucking nightmare that this isn't the one I was thinking of, but this is another one. And fucking the entire time it was a normal dream. Everything was fucking normal.
Yeah.
It was just me going about my day, and I was hanging out with my now ex-girlfriend. Or, well, now it's been 3 fucking years with my ex-girlfriend. And fucking everything was normal in the dream, and it was chill. And then finally, her and I think in the dream, like, left to go somewhere, and we're walking in the driveway towards my car. And, like, she goes, like, "Hey, Shane." And I look over, and fucking it freaks me out. Like, it was her voice. She said, "Hey," and then I look over, and all of a sudden everything turns red, and what she's saying becomes like this demonic voice talking about like I don't even remember what it said, but it was talking about like my soul, and like talking about how like, yeah, we're gonna get your fucking soul, like
Damn.
like all that, like just really like crazy shit that, and it gives me goosebumps thinking about it, because like I feel like there is like actually something fucking demonic there almost. And it's ironic too, because because she cheated on me and that's how we broke up. She just like ghosted me for a week and was cheating on me and fucking some other dude in a trailer park. And fucking it like ruined my life for a long time, and like I was really like fucked in the head about it for a long time. And it was weird how that happened, and then there's like this demonic element of this dream where I'm hanging out with her the entire time and talking to her the entire time, and just randomly in the dream, same with just how randomly she goes to this fucking demonic evil force comes into it. I don't know. It was fucking weird, and it freaks me out to this day when I think about it, because it's a I don't even know if I could imitate the voice. I mean, it sounded like fucking Satan. Like I don't like it. Like that's the best way I can describe it. It sounded like fucking like actual fucking Satan, whatever the fuck he sounds like. Like there was like an accent to the fucking voice and shit, which I thought was weird. It was just all like that. That dream fucked me up for like 48 hours afterwards. I was like freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bad.
I don't remember if I brought up my fantasy football team and what in my brain triggered me to know the name Teuton. Like 4 or 5 weeks ago, I wake up on a Saturday, and in my brain, it just rattles, Teuton. And I went, oh, fuck. Is there a football player named Teuton? I thought there was. So I search it out. There's this guy named Bayshul Teuton on the Jaguars.
Bayshul.
And,
that's an interesting name.
And he's a running back. And I went, huh. What are the chances that he starts for the Jaguars over time? Technically, right now, he's just a backup. But they already traded away the guy that was in between him and the starter on the depth chart. So now he's the second guy. And I don't know what in my brain caused me to remember Teuton in that way, but I'm keeping him on my team. Heck, I'll keep him all year. He might be the good luck charm of my whole entire draft at this point. Additionally, yet again, my football team sucked ass. A good 5 guys totaled under 20 points on my team, which is awful.
Not bad.
It is awful.
Oh, I lied. It is bad.
And Joe Burrow completely cracked his toe and is out for like 3 months. I don't know if I brought this up on last pod, but he's out for 3 months, and I'm pissed off.
Dude, I was hanging out with my buddy and good friend of the show, Benjamin, last weekend. He was helping me move some stuff to my new apartment. And afterwards, I was like, fuck, dude, you want to get some food? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, the Green Diamond's close, which is this local bar. And I was like, all right, let's go there. So we went to the Green Diamond, and we watched the latter half of the Browns getting destroyed. So
yeah.
on the way there though, fucking Ben's like looking at his phone because he's sports betting, you know, and so he's like looking at the scores of the games on his phone, and I just hear him go, no. I was like, what? He's like, Joe Burrow just broke his fucking ankle. And he had money on the Bengals and shit, and he was like, fuck. He's like, I'm gonna lose so much money.
What's funny is that the Bengals still won by 1 point.
I know, and he cashed out. He took his bet off, and they still fucking won. After the Browns were done losing, they switched over to the Bengals on the TV, and I was like, Ben, you should have kept your bet, man. Look at that. That sucks. No, and then we later found out that it was like his fucking toe that was broken or some bullshit, not his ankle. But because he was also ranting, he was like, dude, it could be his ankle, it could be his Achilles. Like, if it's his Achilles, I'm fucked.
I do not do any sports betting, which is probably the smartest thing I've done in my life so far.
I know if I started, I would bet on a team, and no matter what team I bet on, the opposite team is going to win and just lose a bunch of money. I think that's what'll happen if I sports bet.
Well, unless Mr. Saquon Barkley tears his knee in half, it's like a guaranteed Eagles, like, pretty good money line every time.
Man, the Eagles need to, like, start sucking. Yeah, and I'm sick and tired of seeing the fucking Eagles. I really am.
Well, I'd rather have the Eagles than the Chiefs in that position. The Chiefs are 0-2 to start the year.
I mean, I would rather have them over the Chiefs, but at the same time, I don't like either them or the Chiefs, like, at all. Like, I just don't like them because they're just too good. It's bullshit.
Do you like Detroit? The Lions?
Yeah. Yeah, the Lions are fine. I like the Lions.
Unfortunately,
fact,
I don't have
we need more
guy, I think.
We need more Lions wins. I haven't seen the Lions do good, I feel like, ever.
Well, last year they went 14-3. So
weren't the Lions the original Cleveland team, then they moved to Detroit or something like that? There's some stipulation with Detroit and Cleveland, I think. Whatever.
No.
I'm a fucking liar, I guess. I'm just a piece of shit, you know?
Well,
fine. Whatever.
Well, there was one point where they were considering swapping the Lions into the AFC conference in, like, the 80s, and then they never did it.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. But no, I low-key fuck with the Lions. The Raiders, I like the Raiders, too. I think they're all right.
They're kind of goth. Is it that reason?
Yeah, it's definitely the black on silver look. I think it just looks sick. And like that was I'm pretty sure that was my dad's like B team. Like his A team was like the Browns, and so when they'd lose, he'd go watch Oakland.
That makes sense.
Now they're the Las Vegas Raiders.
My dad's old B team was the 49ers or the Cowboys, and he would never like divert from those two in a while. Now it's a bit different. My dad does not like the Cowboys at all, and has replaced the Cowboys, from what I can tell, with the Titans occasionally. He still likes the 49ers, but he doesn't care for the Cowboys.
Yeah, when I was a kid, the Cowboys, like when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, I would actually like watch football. The Cowboys were absolutely my B team. I really now I don't really care for the Cowboys because they kind of just like they've just been shitting it up so bad.
And they traded away their best defensive guy. That is a plus on that too.
I feel fucking horrible for Cowboys fans in 2025. I mean that's a rough game to play right there. But now if I had like a genuine B team.
There's 31 choices outside of the Browns.
Yeah.
Like it's a tough B team situation. Like mine is like a tie. It's a literal tie between both of the horse teams. I like the Broncos and Colts.
Oh yeah, the Broncos.
The same.
I forgot. Fuck.
So it'd be Browns, Broncos, Colts, and then underneath that is Eagles, 49ers. And then it kind of like trickles off after that a little.
Yeah, I want to say it would either have to be either Oakland or, like, believe it or not, the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks are a nice team. Yeah.
Well, was DK Metcalf, was Seahawks the first team he played for, or was that the team?
That was the first one, man.
Yeah, and I remember like watching some of those Seahawks games because my grandfather, God rest his soul, was like that was his B team.
Hell yeah.
I remember fucking he'd turn on those games and I would see DK just like putting in work, and I was like, damn, that guy's a machine.
He's huge.
Like he made it.
He's a large fellow.
He's huge. and he's really fucking good, which is what I like. I like watching him play. But no, I like that. Probably either Raiders or Seahawks. I would have to say is my B team. Probably more Seahawks. Yeah, I'll make a definitive. Hawks, my fucking B team right here.
Yeah,
for sure.
For me, my stuff fluctuates for sure because sometimes I put the Titans up a little higher, and sometimes I put the Ravens in that like both of the horse teams section.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, the Ravens, at least for last week against the Browns, they did not use my boy Derek at all. So they kind of got slimmed out of there. They're technically fourth, but I have 2 ties in my top 3.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see like Shador Sanders, playing quarterback.
Yeah,
it's kind of because like we had Joe. I'm pretty sure the past 2 games they had Joe Flacco in there.
Yeah, it's still Mr. Flack. Mr. Flack.
Yeah, I want to see what the new talent can fucking do. Like throw some of these guys, Put me in, coach. Come on.
Everybody but Dylan Gabriel and Shador have played snaps for like meaningful time.
Yeah.
But Gabriel actually did get a touchdown last week. So maybe they're slowly dragging the rookies over.
Right. Yeah, no, that's probably what they're doing. I don't remember how like long their contract is either.
It's 4 years for both of those guys.
Okay, so they're gonna be with the Browns for like 4 years. Yeah, you're probably right. They probably are like trying to ease them into it. They might they might go as far as like if they think these guys are really good, they might even like scrap this season just completely, just fuck it up. Just as a way to like really feel these guys out.
Yeah.
And I don't think if they end up being good, I don't think I would be upset with that at all. But if they suck, if they suck cock, yeah, I'll be pretty fucking pissed off.
If they're somehow worse than 3-14 this year, I feel like Stefanski's gone, who is the head coach. So hopefully he gets at least like 5 wins is all he can ask for at this point. And that's enough to keep his job. I don't know. Stefanski is worth it, though. He's a good coach. And Andrew Berry has not come out and said, oh, yeah, so we are purposely tanking, like, the 76ers in 2016. We totally are not doing that. Yeah. The 76ers are an NBA team.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just making sure for the radio / listener side here.
Yeah, I forgot people actually watch this shit sometimes.
It depends on the algorithm, I guess, and also me selecting the right. Guess what? We are on Rumble every once in a while now.
Yes, we are on Rumble. Go follow us over there. Uncensored Rumble. And you don't have the gay LGBT YouTube to make us have to censor stuff in the first 5 minutes. But we're on. So you guys should go check that out.
Yeah. I know I keep working on the Rumble stuff on the side, but it's always a delayed release for Rumble. It's always up on a Monday. So if you have more time on a Monday, it is there.
It's there for your commute to or from your job that makes you want to kill yourself. So hopefully that
Bro's getting swallowed by the sun on the video portion here.
Fuck, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Shining like fucking what's his name from Twilight. Holy shit.
Superman shining his fucking laser vision into your glass.
Let me look at the sun real quick.
The end of the universe is outside those windows, man.
Yeah, no, it's there's an atom bomb out there.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh.
big bomb.
Ugh.
But no, yeah, no. If you got a shitty job you hate, you wanna hang out with old Shane and Ronnie
Mm-hmm.
on your commute, fucking hit on Rumble. Get on Rumble.
Yeah.
And the new episodes, they'll be there. So,
one letter off from Rumble.
yeah.
One letter off.
Bumble's fucking evil. Bumble's a bad website, dude. Ben, who I was just talking about, he got banned off Bumble, and
what did he do?
he didn't even have an actual account. He just went on, perused the like local women in the area, see who's around single.
Yeah.
And his account had nothing on it, and it was just a picture of Tyler, the Creator's mugshot. And that's all that was on the account. And his account got banned because what did they say? Said like he was trying to impersonate somebody else or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's fucking retarded. Like, like everybody has seen that mugshot. Like, people use it for profile pictures all the time. And no, what I guarantee happened, and this is a very flimsy guarantee. Well, what I like to think happened is some bitch was on her phone fucking swiping through Bumble, saw his account, was like, that there's no way that's actually Tyler the Creator. He's lying, and then reported him. And then he got banned.
Well,
that's what I like to think happened.
You know what's strange is that Bumble cares so much, right? But ESPN, my dad had Trump's mugshot on his football team last year or the year before.
That's really funny.
And he put down Trump mugshot and then Big Dog or something as like the extra name to it.
That's funny.
And his team abbreviation is like MGST, and it's just Trump going.
Yeah.
It's just that image over and over.
I kept getting my fucking Xbox Live fucking profile pictures banned.
Yeah. I saw it kept circulating around, and I thought you ended up on OJ with the gloves.
Yeah, no. The one that I knew I could get away with. So the storyline, right?
Mm.
I had this picture of like an anime girl with like a white monster and a MAGA hat, and I was like, anime's kind of gay. I shouldn't make this my picture. So I changed it to this like low resolution, like PS2 graphics, like video game graphics, fucking thing of Osama bin Laden holding an AK-47, aiming an AK, and I had that one for like a solid 3 months. I had bin Laden, and I was like fucking tight. And then 3 months later, I look at my profile picture and it's gone, and I was like, shit. So I tried somebody else. I think there was another one.
I think you were Biden at one point, right? Oh.
Maybe I'm trying to remember, because there was one between O.J. Simpson now and Osama bin Laden then. And I remember it was a white guy. I remember specifically it was a white guy. I don't think it was Hitler, but it could have been.
What it could have been Pope Francis.
No, it wasn't the Pope. It was like somebody that did something bad.
Gotcha.
And but no, I remember it was a white guy, and it got like banned immediately. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is fucking bullshit. And I was thinking, because this was back in like 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. So like the mainstream, like companies in the mainstream were like very pro left wing stuff, because I guess they were making money off of it. So I had like, it was like fucking Eureka! I have an idea. And my idea was that I could do OJ Simpson as my profile picture. And my thinking was that OJ did like a fucked up thing, and it's kind of funny to have him as a profile picture, but he's also black. So I have that like protection from these like left wing, like, or I guess trying to be left wing progressive companies. And OJ has persisted for a good like 4 or 5 years maybe at this point. I've had that. So all in all, OJ Simpson, shout out to him. Thanks for the Xbox Live picture you putting that fucking glove on.
Yeah, it's really cool that there was like a custom image thing you could do for Xbox.
Yeah.
Alex, a person in the friend group.
Yeah, you had to have the Xbox app.
Yeah.
And then you were able to upload shit through the Xbox app and do that, which I really like.
But Alex, a person in the friend group, he had a secondary account called PP Poo Poo Man with elite numbers for P and poo, like 3s and 0s. And he literally put down the Bye Bye Man poster edit as the image, which is really fucking good.
Well, I had a Smurf account back when I used to play Overwatch called Young Spatula.
Yeah.
Like young spelled like a rapper would do it. And
I'm looking at it right now.
My favorite part about that account isn't even the name anymore. It's the fact that it's fucking annoying orange. My picture is annoying orange, fucking holding an AK-47. So people would go to fucking flame me and message me on Overwatch, and that would be what they saw when they opened my account.
You fucking asshole. It's just annoying orange.
Yeah. Like, this is who you're cussing out right now.
What's funny is that Young Spat is not the only annoying orange image on my friends list.
That's actually hilarious. What's the other one?
A close friend over here, he has a zoomed in picture of the annoying orange, like doing a meh face as his profile picture.
I remember one time my buddy Kai and we were doing LSD and fucking I remember I'm sitting on the floor. It's completely pitch black in the room. To turn the lights off and like crank music and just like trip the fuck out. So that's what we were kind of doing.
Yeah.
And like I'm down there on the floor fucking like tripping out to music and shit, like rolling around on the floor like a doll. And fucking I think we were listening to Strangle by Ted Nugent.
Gotcha.
And I remember I look up and Kai's watching a video on his phone and I was like, dude, what are you watching? And he just like points the phone at me and it's annoying orange.
Yeah.
But like he was like it's completely black, but I see him like laying on his stomach on the bed, like watching annoying orange. I could see the light coming off of his phone and I see his eyes like he's like locked into this shit. And he's like, I'm like, what are you watching? And it shows me annoying orange. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
Like, we're on fucking drugs right now, and that's what you're doing.
Recently, in the past couple days, on the server that all the friend group here, well, I don't know if I'm even registered as a part of the friend group proper anymore, but they
part
have
of my friend group, Ulterior, and that's what matters to me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I love you, dude.
Thank you, man. But they have a food bracket going on between several fast food and not fast food places. And I got very confused very quickly when one of the fellas that was the guy making the polls gets mad at other people for voting against the food he likes, which is literally the whole point of a poll.
That's funny.
And I unironically was like, oh man, Wendy's versus Taco Bell is going to be the hardest finale decision ever. Especially since I don't know 4 of the places that were in these polls. And he was.
Yeah, no,
he was
late
getting
last
mad
night,
about
I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are these motherfuckers? Like, what's going on? Why is there all this shit going on in the general chat? And then I looked, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying attention, and fucking I finally figured it out, and I was like, oh, I'm just quick. So I did like a 30-second like speed run voting for the shit that I like.
I guess in the thread, because Discord has threads, which I didn't know was even a thing.
That's cringy.
But in the threads, you can vote for more polls. And it's like the next round of the bracket is in there.
Yeah.
And God, Get-Go, whatever the hell that is, got swept really bad.
You've never been to it? You don't know what Get-Go is?
Nope.
It's like a gas station, but it's like do you have Sheets down by you?
I don't think so. And if I do, I have not been there.
Do you have like a gas station down there that's like a gas station, but it's like really awesome?
Like
there's more going on.
Not like a Buc-ee's, but like a Quick Trip.
Yeah, I would compare Get-Go to a Trip. Well, Get-Go's shittier than a Quick Trip for sure,
okay.
like 100%. But that's probably about as close a comparison as you could probably get. But no, Get-Go's all right. I don't know. I've never gone there and been like, yeah, man, I want Get-Go food. I mean, like I do that at Sheets. Like Sheets has like Sheets, you can put bacon and steak on a fucking double cheeseburger and just give yourself a heart attack on a fucking Tuesday afternoon. It rules. Did you say Get-Go got swept or it swept?
It got swept by another restaurant in the secondary brackets.
Which one was it? I feel like I voted.
Let me quickly pull it up on my mobile device since we are recording on a Discord here.
Jamie, pull up the friend group Discord poll of fast food. Thank you.
All right, I'm pulling up. Surprisingly, like Dairy Queen almost swept Panera, but I voted against it. I voted on Panera.
Panera Bread beat out Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen beat out Panera is what I was saying.
Oh, good. I was going to say, dude, like, fucking Panera Bread sucks. That's like the worst restaurant I've ever been to in general.
Yeah, Raising Cane's swept the fuck out of Get-Go. There was one vote for Get-Go.
Dude, whoever voted for Get-Go is a fucking... They need to get checked.
Yeah, so I'll go through the bracket, but there is a tie in these brackets. I will let it be known. Wendy's versus Steak and Shake. Wendy's is in the lead.
What? Fucking bullshit. Fake.
Chick-fil-A versus Chipotle. Chipotle is in the lead.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like Chipotle.
We already know Raising Cane's beat the shit out of Get-Go.
Fuck yeah, it did.
Here is the tie. There are 14 votes for this poll. Taco Bell, 7. Culver's, 7.
I don't remember which of those two I voted for, I'm being completely honest.
All right. The next one on this bracket list here is the losers bracket. Subway or Burger King. Subway is in the lead.
Ew, fuck Subway, dude.
Dairy Queen or Panera. I was the one guy voting Panera.
You voted Panera?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you, you fucking psycho?
I don't go to Dairy Queen unless it's for ice cream.
Dude, but you go to Panera Bread for their shitty fucking...
Honestly, you need to try bread bowls, brother. It's not that bad.
No! I knew this would come up! The fucking bread bowl! Every time! Talking shit about Panera Bread! Motherfuckers are like, oh, the bread bowl! Take the bread bowl and fucking cram it! that shit. That shit fucking sucks.
You also gotta try the mac and cheese.
No!
All right.
I don't want to give them my money.
Next on the losers bracket.
Dude,
White.
look, I've ascended. My rage is making ascend
Yeah,
to a
the
godlike
fucking sun's
crystalline
blinding
being.
you.
Look at me, I'm a crystalline being. Look, everybody. I don't even have a face anymore. I'm like Slender Man. Oh my god. All right, crash out. We're good. Back together.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right, continue.
White Castle versus Tim Hortons of all places. White Castle wins out.
Good. Fuck Canada.
Wayback Burger, never been to it. Five Guys. Wayback Burger is in the lead.
Yeah, no, I could see that. Because Wayback Burger, I don't know if Wayback Burger in the South or, but it's definitely in the Midwest, and it's very good, and it's cheaper. It's like the same quality of Five Guys, but it's like cheaper than Five Guys, so it's pretty fire.
Sorry, I'm still laughing about you screaming around. I
fucking painted my microphone in spit. That's nasty.
Arby's versus KFC. Arby's is in the lead, which makes sense. I don't like KFC.
KFC's good. I fuck with KFC.
Popeyes or Sheetz. I was one of the 5 people to vote Popeyes, but Sheetz is in the lead.
Yeah, and that is, I will say.
Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Man, the connection was doing fine until just now, so I'll let you know in a second.
That's a very shitty. You can yeah. So I think that's an unfair race right there, because you can go to Popeyes for specifically chicken, but you can go to Sheetz and get a bunch of other different shit. So I feel like that's very. It should have been KFC versus Popeyes. Which I would have voted KFC.
Long John Silver's versus Rally's. Rally's definitely beat the shit out of that one.
Yeah, no. I feel like most people anymore haven't even been to a fucking Long John Silver's. I've been to one Long John Silver's in my entire life.
We do need a tiebreaker on Taco Bell Culver's, but outside of that, every other bracket is done for this section of it. And then we do top 4, and then more losers bracket, and then top 2, and then more losers bracket, and Shane is getting melted by his windows.
I actually look like a fucking skeleton. This is fucking weird.
At least you got the Todd Breaking Bad glasses on.
Yeah.
Or should I say Todd Civil War glasses?
No, those are the red ones. These are more like fucking
John Lennon.
No, definitely not John Lennon. Fuck that guy. Jeffrey Dahmer, like the glasses he wears in Dahmer. Because I worked with the guy at my last company I was working for, and he called these my Dahmer shades. So I was like, all right, these are no, actually, I get a bunch of negative press from these shades, even though I look really good in them. Like the day I bought them at the mall, we're fucking walking around, and we see my buddy's older brother working the fucking one store in there, and we go up to him. We're like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" And he's like, he was dude, he was like, "Hey, Shane, you looking for some kids to diddle with them fucking glasses on?" And I was like, "No, dude, it's a Sunday. Day of rest." So I got child molested, and then he called them my porn shades. And I was like, okay, that's better. I don't want to be associated with child pornography or anything.
Here's a pun that probably everybody and their mom has made before. But when Jeffrey Dahmer politely asked people to come back to his apartment, right? When he opens the door, does he say, "Welcome to the Dahmersile"?
He better have. I mean, he's from Wisconsin. I feel like that is some like Wisconsin style shit to do.
Just a big ass. My last name. Look at that.
Yeah. But no, and then the other thing, my dad calls these my shooter glasses.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what do you mean? I've never asked him in my head. I'm like, what do you mean by shooter glasses? You know?
Well, maybe he thinks they're good, like, eye protectors.
Well, like, unironically, like, a lot of range glasses are yellow.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what he's talking about. But, like, I told my boss.
Oh, man. There we go.
I was going to say, my boss actually complimented these, and I made that comment. I was like, yeah, my dad calls these my shooter glasses. And he's like, yeah, you kind of look like one of them guys that would do that. And I was like, no, that's not what I was talking about. Second, that's not the response I want to get either. Like, yeah, you know what? He's right. You do kind of look like the guys that did Columbine. It's like, yeah, I know I look like them, but I'm not going to do that. You don't have to fucking say that to me. Come on.
Yeah. It's like you go into a supermarket, right? And you're just trying to get like produce or something. And you're wearing these glasses. And then you look to your right and there's like a little kid next to his mom and he's like frightened. And the mom's like, "What?" And the little kid's like, "Shoot there. There is a shoot there." And he points at you.
Dude, I would honestly, I'd hit him with like,
how'd you know? You fucking asshole. How'd you know that?
You got me. Just hit him with some fuck shit.
Oh, man. The early access release of Skate, the 4th Skate game, is out.
That happened.
I have been playing it here and there, and I am enjoying it.
Yeah, it looks pretty tight. Man, I was just thinking about this literally like right now. Glad that this is a more lighthearted show that we're having after the Charlie Kirk shit. Like, I've low-key all week been like, I've just been tweaking about the implications of that and like what has already happened and like
we just need a vibe week or 2 or 7 just to
we need,
get the
we need
comedic chops in.
No, we just need one. This is our one show that we're gonna like vibe out and be chill with before I start fucking getting back into the conspiracy psychopathy fucking, you know. Like, before I start getting back into the schizo posting on the show.
Well, the one schizo posting that I will do to most likely end the pod here. Kash Patel kept on getting interviewed about not releasing the proper information for the Epstein files. And Cory Booker, a very well-known and somewhat respected man, he was like, dude, he was like this, dude, I don't fucking, you're not giving me any information, fuck you, go kill yourself, fuck you, is essentially what Cory Booker said, mostly because Kash Patel keeps being asked questions and he keeps ignoring every single question.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, technically it's just lying. It's just lying. You have to have an answer, but he keeps ignoring.
Yeah, well, so I have very, I don't know, I have kind of like a mixed thing in my mind with Kash Patel. Just, I don't know what to make of the guy at this point, honestly. Part of me thinks that, like, maybe this guy, because there's obviously more going on with Epstein than the government wants to tell us, right? And seeing as how the deep state assassinated Epstein just on the principle that he was arrested on some pretty ugly stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, think about what these people could do to Kash Patel. Think about what they just did to Charlie Kirk. And So on one hand, I'm like, okay, maybe Kash Patel is like fearing for his life,
Okay.
and that is why he's doing all this like fucked up shit. Like I don't know, just like looking at how he's acting in front of the camera within the past like week,
Yeah.
2 weeks, you know, is I like he seems a bit more antsy to me, at least.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what's happening, because to be honest, I'm not convinced that's what's happening. But it's, I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like, that's just, I don't know. Like, you just start noticing shit. You get on the mindset and you notice that, and you're like, huh, why does he seem like that?
Yeah.
Compared to other, you know what I mean? Like, this is shit you have to think about.
It's kind of
on the
like
other hand,
it's kind of like
go ahead.
Zuckerberg when he was getting talked about, interviewed about all of his data usage on Facebook, and he looked very reptilian and like not full answering everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where it just kind of feels off.
Yeah, it just kind of feels off, feeling Kash Patel. But on the other hand, you have to remember this guy's wife is a Jewish Israeli dual citizen, and this guy obviously is very well embedded in the deep state. But Charlie Kirk was too. He was very embedded with like the Jews that control things. He's very much in bed with them. And this, within 2 weeks leading up to his assassination, he starts criticizing these people, and he denied a like $1.5 million donation from Israel from Netanyahu to Turning Point USA. And I mean, we saw what happened there.
Yeah.
So, on one hand, this guy could just be bullshitting us. This guy is low-key kind of leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for, real people who actually can see what's going on, so that we can like have some kind of into seeing what's really going on, and this is like I've seen other people online talk about, so I will say there's some dilution in what I'm saying, just because I've heard other people saying the same thing. I just think it's a very fascinating take on it, and I think it's like something to be looked at if you're in like, anti-Zionist, like conspiracy, right? 9/11 conspiracy, type shit. I don't know. I think that is something interesting to look at. There's also a video of him. I believe the video, he's reading over something regarding Epstein, and you can tell that he, like, just with the look on his face, you can tell he read some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And he makes eye contact with the camera for like a solid second or two. And like that doesn't seem like some random shit.
Yeah.
And then he does this. He goes,
well, did you see I'm not
like,
sure
why would anybody do that? So like I don't know. I'm really trying to shit has gotten a lot more intense, and it's gotten a lot more complicated with this stuff.
Something I saw this morning, or at least last night. But it may be AI. I will preface that for the listeners / viewers. So there is a situation where Charlie Kirk is doing what he usually does. He asked a gentleman, or the gentleman asked him a perspective, but the guy that's asking him a perspective has sniper in red letters on his shirt. And when he is asked these questions, Charlie Kirk scratches his neck right where he got shot. And I don't know if that means anything. It just seems very strange that footage came up recently. Again, this could be AI, but Charlie Kirk scratching his neck to look pretty fucking real. So, I don't know.
Can I ask you something about that video? I'm sure we've both seen the video. Did it look like he was kind of anticipating that shot? Like, did you pay attention to his body language or his facial expression or anything?
When in the shooting video, or when he was questioned by the sniper?
In the shooting video.
I mean,
right
questioned
before
by
he
the
gets
guy with
shot.
sniper on his shirt.
Well, I'm gonna circle around back to that
Okay.
a little bit, but I just wanted to know from your perspective, your personal perspective, when you like right before he gets shot, does it look like he's like, I don't know, I guess I don't know. He goes, here's what he fucking does, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Here's what he does. Like right before he gets shot, and he's like talking about gang violence. I'm pretty sure he fucking does this for like a solid 2 seconds. Like, here it is.
Well,
You know, like here it is. Here's my top
Well-
guy. Like,
I think it was his body doing an accidental reaction to how quickly the bullet was coming towards him.
you think so?
That's all that I could think. Maybe he heard like a whistle and he didn't know how else to react, so he blinked,
Yeah.
and then it went straight in. You know?
Yeah. The only reason I ask is I just in like a lot of talking about this whole conspiracy behind the deep state killing him, and that's something people bring up. So I just wanted to hear from
Yeah.
fucking side, like if you ever, if
I don't
you got
even know
that
if you would
vibe
hear a
too.
whistle from the bullet though. So maybe he was just
Yeah, I don't think
naturally
so.
blinking. Maybe he just didn't blink for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw another video, and it almost like the video, like I said, could be AI, whatever, or like you said, but no, it genuinely in this video, it genuinely looks like he was not shot from the front in this video. It genuinely looks like.
Oh, a little bit of lag here.
He
There
got
you go.
shot, and it came out right here. Like he was shot here, and it came out here. And there's a lot of people who are like pointing out, like stuff that was behind him. And there's movement in this dark corridor, and what looks like a flash,
Okay.
almost immediately as he gets shot. And I don't know, like it's not something that right now I fully believe.
Yeah. Ugh. You are frozen for a second here. There you go.
But no, and like obviously there's a patsy. They have him quote unquote in custody or what. But I don't know, man. Like there's just more shit coming out about this that really it's adding up less and less.
Yeah.
And like the more I see, I'm not trying to like believe shit at face value, but the more I see, it's like he was probably shot from the fucking back. But then there's this other thing I fucking see.
Well, the thing
where
is that his neck would react differently if it was from the back.
Yeah. And well, so there's this other thing where there's this video that somebody took of like the chaos and the aftermath, like right after he got shot, right? And there's this guy in a suit, and he has this look on his face. He's looking into the camera like, oh shit, dude, like I'm not supposed to be on camera right now. And this guy has his left hand is just like normal, right? But his right hand has what looks like a black Nomex, or not Nomex, a black like nitrile, or like like a black nitrile glove, basically, which is like a rubber glove. And he looks like a kid that had just been caught like taking liquor out of the
Yeah.
his parents' liquor cabinet. Like, oh fuck, I'm not. And he has this black bag with him, right? And I don't know where this video is shot, but it's just very interesting that all that stuff would add up. And it's shit like this that's almost making me think that the deep state has figured out how to throw us off their trail. So they're just throwing all this crazy shit at us.
Yeah.
Specifically so that we're not going to suspect what really happened. So I don't know. I'm still reading up on this shit. I'm trying to take shit with a grain of salt when it comes to what's really going on with this and what's really going on for the future of us as human beings living on this planet. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
I believe that could be a very good spot to end the pod for this week. Northwest Trenches number 88. And we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one, guys.